Cause they thought I'd never make it. See me fall down and they celebrate it. Learn how to win with no demonstration. How about the cool got a ventilated? Cause I can't see shit out on 95. Prolific little bitch, I see dollar signs. The shit I done seen got me traumatized. Tryna clear all the pain in my mama's eyes. And my daughter, she watching me closely. Tryna better myself like I should be.
Welcome to Prolific Podcast. Again, your boys Berto and Will checking in.
See, thank you. It sounds so much better like that.
Yeah, we're talking a lot of shit today, but we got two very special guests. One of them is actually special. You know what I mean? But we got two special.
Thanks.
On the spec.
I don't know what you're talking about, but alright. I said that, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's like we have two special guests. She's in the corner like.
Shut up. Go. You're such an asshole.
Yeah.
Two special guests joining us today. Obviously, we, the B-roll and the pregame that we had was a little too much. But we have a really good friend, known you for about, what was it, Peach Choice? Peach Choice?
Yeah.
2014, whatever. Sasha Ben Simon in the house checking in. I know you're still illegal. Damn, go edit that out. Don't worry about it. We got Sasha checking in. And we have.
Give me a good intro.
Exactly.
We got the homie in K-Town, Kendall.
Nah, you gotta give her like that.
One thug, most wanted. Kendall.
Woo! You gotta get through the Ric Flair, like number one gangster. Woo! Rolex wear.
Wow, no, stop.
Mother. Businesswoman.
Woo! Dominican. Woo!
Kia driver. Woo! License plate number XY. Blah, blah, blah.
You're a hater, bio.
Anyways, we got
that kind of intro.
Britt. I know, but hers easy. I like making fun of her. She's a very easy target, so it's like easy to come off the top.
It's fine.
But whatever. We got these two homies coming in, checking in. Britt, Sasha, welcome to Prolific Podcast, episode number 11. All right, I'm done. That's it. That's all I have.
Hey. But you see how smoothly it does when you do it?
Yeah.
I'm just not that guy. I
I gave you the mic once. And
I'm gonna fumble it.
and we aired it too. Because that's what we only got 22 views on it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I apologize. Just heard you.
Don't move your hand.
Big ass jug right here.
No, the fucking mason. The 2-gallon mason jar. I didn't even know they made them that big.
Well, you know what? This is about health and wellness, right? So,
Yes.
thank you guys. Health and wellness.
Damn, you are right.
I know.
You are
You're
right.
right.
You are right. You're
Health and
right.
wellness.
Look at all this
Actually,
sugar.
I have water too.
Look at all this sugar.
well, this is
water.
straight. This is neat. And this is the first time I've drank on the podcast since like what, 4 or 5
Oh,
episodes?
Right. So if you guys have been tuning in, which you have, right? Because you've been subscribing at the link below, right here. Will was on a little journey for 75 days.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that a little bit? Just a little quick little 10 minutes.
The ending?
The ending was not pleasant at all.
Yeah, well, the ending was ER. I see. No, I'm joking.
He was like, nah, I mean, like, Baptist.
Yeah. I just went for a checkup to get my stomach pumped.
Oh my god.
No,
No,
no, really, I was fine. It was just the, I don't know, maybe have you ever heard of the 75 hard challenge?
Yeah.
So I did that.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was that?
Pretty brutal. Pretty fucking brutal, but
long time.
yeah. The, honestly, the drinking wasn't even the worst part. Like, it was the working out twice a day, like one outside. Like, no matter if it's raining, snowing, well, obviously not snowing here, but like raining or whatever, like that was the hard part. But the drinking, the hardest was at his birthday, because just everyone was lit, and I was just a creepy dude in the corner with a turban on and
And a bottle.
a bottle of Patron that I bought
You were
just
like,
to give away to people. And
Wealth. That's what we call wealth.
no,
For real.
I got it on, what is it, a layaway. I'm still making payments on it.
Yeah.
I make $20 a week. But yeah, it was something I needed to do, trying to like get myself aligned, and it was good. And then at the end, we got lit at our brunch and made up for the 75 days. I drank 75 days worth of alcohol in one day.
Oh my god.
Which was
don't even say one
So
day because it wasn't even one day.
Yeah.
So basically, on day 76,
No, so he's 74. He cheated.
Yeah.
so day 74, you tried to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't try. It was stupid. I shouldn't have done it. I know when I'm wrong, and I was wrong. Sorry. Sorry.
Would you say that was something that you did for just like your mental state to begin the year, or was that like Do you think that was like a fitness kind? Because I know we're gonna be talking about fitness today. That's kind of like the topic around the conversation.
I did it for fitness, but I did it mostly to really just block out all the distractions. Because I started I was going out a lot, drinking a lot. Not drinking in the sense where I'm getting blackout drunk, because I really don't drink like that. Like, I'll drink to have fun. You know what I mean? Like, that night was the first. I'm a social drinker. I'll have a few drinks, I get lit, and then I'll be Gucci. But it was just getting to a point where I was drinking on a consistent basis, not saying a lot. So like my thoughts were just really blurry. Like, I wake up and it's just like I don't have like clear thoughts. And like, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but like him and I have a clothing brand. So like, I have to be like, we have to come up with like creative designs and stuff like that, like marketing, stuff like that. So I need my mind to be like clear, and it was just not. Like, I would wake up and I'd just be like, like, fuck, you know. So I was just like, you know what, I want to do this just to stop drinking, so that makes me I don't go out, you know what I mean? And like, just stop spending money on fucking stupid shit, and just kind of really get disciplined in the physical aspect as well. So it was just all of that, but it was mainly mental.
What'd you get out of it? What do you think you got out of it? Besides not drinking for 75 days and then drinking, like, overall, what do you think you got out of that?
Even honestly, drinking after all of it, I was like, this is not
As hype as we put it.
You know what I mean? Like, at the brunch I was drinking, and obviously I was like trying to get lit because I'm like, I haven't gotten lit so long, but like, it was like I had my first drink and it wasn't like I was like, oh my God. It was just like, oh, this again? Like,
You didn't miss it.
that old chestnut.
Yeah.
But I was just like, what I got out of it was just that I really don't, I don't need to go out as often as I was going out. Like, I just like, I enjoy being in the house, but I love to go out and have fun. But as much as I was doing it, I really didn't need to be doing that.
You don't have to associate drinking, getting lit with
Yeah,
just going out.
exactly.
You go out and have a drink, but have part of the same fun.
Exactly.
Would you say that?
Yeah. Like, I don't have to get lit to like, because like I had fun at your party, and I was actually very surprised. That was the first time in my entire life that literally in my entire life that I went to a party and I didn't drink.
You be sober.
I feel honored.
I love you. But like, it was so weird because I'm like, damn, like I'm like sitting there, like everyone's like, you know, have a shot or you're not drinking. I'm like, no, I'm not drinking. But I'm like, I'm actually having fun. Like, I'm actually having a good time and I'm not drunk. So it was the most awkward feeling ever. I don't know. It was like good and it was like really bad.
Drinking takes a big toll on our health overall.
Bro.
Like, now, I mean, obviously I'm the oldest one here. I'm 35, and looking amazing. But 30, like, yo, like after drinking.
Nigga, bye.
Like I'm great.
But
Yeah, right.
you're like, my knees.
Yeah. Well, look at his ACLs. His ACL fucking x-rays.
No, but I'm saying like that journey. For one, I wouldn't do because that to me, I know like, I cheat
Yeah.
because I do too many social events. But like as far as like the health benefits, I'm sure that it helped you a lot.
Yeah.
You know, in the sense of not even just working out, like just in general, like healthy. Like I drink once now, and I have to take off. I promise you,
Bro.
2 days. And it could be some regular shit. It could be like, imagine this was like a party, right? Or a little Getty. And we drank like the way that we were drinking now. At the rate that we were going right now,
Yeah.
I would have been like stupid late.
Yeah.
Right? But I would have been out for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
And not I mean like throwing up and all that shit. But
No,
like,
you just
slow.
don't feel like you don't want to do anything. And that's honestly the reason I was like, it was getting to a point where I'm like, bro, I'm starting to get really lazy. Like, I wake up late and I'm just like,
And every day's the same cycle.
Ugh.
Every day's the same cycle.
so I had to just kind of like reset myself.
Would you say that gave you like a priority to make your fitness like really a priority?
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, as we're getting older, I mean, we're not old, but I mean,
It takes its toll.
longevity.
Yep.
Huh?
I said we're in the third quarter. Right?
Our bodies don't.
Nah, fuck the third quarter, bro.
Yeah, it takes a toll on you.
Why?
The
What have you
drinking?
done?
The drinking?
Oh,
Yeah,
the Hennessy
drinking,
shots.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw it earlier.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, drinking's bad for you. She like turns around. She's like, she has like a little nip, like a little fucking.
She took my shot and then she had a little flash right here.
I
That
also
wasn't enough.
no, I drink socially too. No.
Yo.
I
She's like a little
don't-
chaser.
No, actually, my family like we drink on like Sundays. Now I have to stop because I can't even keep up anymore.
That shit is
But like
Like-
liquor or like wine?
No, we whatever.
Brugad.
Yeah,
Whatever's in the fridge.
Yeah, because it's my siblings, my cousin, but we all get together on Sundays, and now I cannot drink, especially if I'm with my daughter. I can't.
And there's like 37 in the family.
Yeah.
It's like there's gonna be at least 5 of them that are gonna turn up.
Yeah.
It's not like my family. My family here is like, I'm usually the turn up.
No, it's a lot of us.
It's like 5 of them. You're gonna dodge 1, 2. You're not gonna dodge 30.
Yeah.
You're not.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. And everybody works from home but me. So I cannot have to do once. Well, another one of us doesn't, but I can't do it anymore. I can't keep up.
All right, so let's go back to fitness, right? Like, because I know that's what we want to kind of touch on today, right? So obviously, we brought, as always, we want to get perspective from different people, So it's not just about me and Will; it's about women and just everybody else. And the 2 individuals that join us today, I wanted to bring them on because 2 different stories, but you can take a little bit of something from each of them. So obviously, since you're talking, like Britt, she's had about 7 kids at this point. She's doing very well for herself.
8 baby daddies. It's like, wait, how does that add up?
She's like, how do you have? Is it on the way?
So stupid.
Nah, but it's just because everybody has challenges, right? Like everybody goes through different journeys, right? Like, men, for one, I know that we have different journeys when it comes to fitness. Like it's a lot easier for us. I know it's a lot harder for women.
I'm happy you said that. Yeah.
It is. I admit that as a man. Like I know it's easier for us. We can get up, we can hit the gym for an hour, and we'll walk out broad for like 2 weeks. Women, like you guys hold a lot more water weight than men.
Yeah.
Like you guys, I understand like the periods and the emotional state. So like, what would you say is probably one of the biggest challenges for you? Like as a mom, right? Like obviously I've seen you before, pregnant, and then after. Shout out to saying Lily. I'm not really to government.
My baby.
Lily Rock.
Yeah.
First of all, before she's your daughter, Steel.
Yes.
Steel has your heart. But what would you say is like one of the biggest challenges? Because I see you in the gym like once every 8 months, right? So like it's working for you, right?
It's so
And she's on that treadmill like on Instagram.
She's on the treadmill. Like,
No.
oh my God! Look, 300 steps. Yeah.
No.
But
4 hours. Oh my God.
I'm stopping.
Yeah.
But all right, for real, like what's one of the biggest kind of challenges, as a mom, as a young, because you're still young, right? Like, what's one of the biggest challenges you would say, like, coming after pregnancy, that really pushes you to go into the gym? Because a lot of people don't feel like going to the gym. Let's be serious. Like a lot of people don't enjoy the gym. So what do you think is kind of like that driving force for you as a mom to be like, yo, I gotta think about my overall health. Let me take my ass to the gym.
Yeah. I mean, as you said, I'm still young, so I feel like I had to just kind of make sure I keep up with myself, because at home, if you're not happy with how you look as a new mom, because my daughter's gonna be 3 in June, but I still feel like a new mom. She's my first child, so like I have to at home I have to feel a little bit okay with how I look. I mean, going to the gym, it just makes me like just happier. I feel like I did something productive. I feel like I'm just, like if I'm eating good, I'm going to the gym, I just feel better day to day.
Yeah, and if you feel better, you do better.
I do better, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, because there was times, especially I had my daughter, I think like 5 months or so before COVID started. So when COVID started, I think I was taking like 3 months off at a time. I would I would try. I remember like we tried to order, like everybody was ordering at home, like gym
workout shit.
Yeah,
at like 4 times the price.
Yes, waiting a month to get everything in, and like I was not.
It's not the same motivation.
It's
Bro,
not. Like
that was a tough time.
Yeah, getting up and going
tough
to the gym is just way better. And when you have a baby, like your skin, like oh my God, I hope
elasticity.
Word right. Elasticity. Okay, yeah. That word is hard. Yeah.
It was just like you earlier. You were like,
Like extensive. I was like,
No.
Got it.
The elasticity of your skin is just, no matter how, like a woman might look, on point, but your skin is just like softer. It's not as tight.
Were you saying this like after pregnancy?
After you have a baby, the
overall,
yes, of your skin, yes, everywhere. It's just completely different. So no matter how much you work out, you just still feel like off. I guess you know what I mean. So I guess like if you just completely just say like fuck the gym, you just don't feel yourself, and I feel like that's what leads women to just completely losing themselves after.
I see it.
Yeah.
Postpartum shit is real. Like,
yeah.
I'm not like, I used to like now laugh about it or make fun of it, but like I used to be like, what you mean postpartum?
Yeah,
like,
no.
No, but it's like legit. Like a woman, once she gives birth, it's the most beautiful thing, but it's also like kind of like the most detrimental thing for a lot of women. Because they literally are seeing themselves every day and their body's changing and it's not going back to what it was when they're in college, which is usually what they refer themselves to and kind of reference themselves to.
Yeah.
Right? So like, if besides the baby and the skin thing, like, what would you say is like something that made you get up and just be like, yo, I gotta go to the gym for my overall health, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's a lot of things because I know just seeing, this sounds like superficial, I guess, but like when you like you have your baby, you're happy, you're so like just obsessed with what you created, and you're out with them, and you're doing so much, everything's about them. Like you see yourself in that first picture or something where you just look crazy.
Everybody's like, oh, you're beautiful. You're like,
yes,
where?
Yes. It's
like,
it's that,
like,
really.
It's 2022, we got 4K. This shit is not beautiful.
Yes,
Don't lie to me. I'm not pregnant anymore. I can take it.
Exactly.
I'm not emotional.
Exactly.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Now, going from that, so you're different example.
Different species over here.
We have our engineers gonna upload the picture, so we got a before and after picture of Sasha, which she was, gladly she shared. But jumping over to you, like your journey was completely different.
Yeah.
With fitness, well, for one, you've always been on your fitness thing, like.
Fitness for me started more with being very self-conscious about myself. I was a little bit bigger before, and like just didn't like what I was seeing in the mirror. So working really hard, but doing like crazy diets, like stupid diets. But then it became more of a health issue for me. I grew up with rheumatoid arthritis, so my bones are naturally very, very weak. And most doctors will tell you, oh, if you're in pain, relax at home, don't do too much movement. But it's actually kind of a lie.
Yeah.
You've got to keep yourself moving because the more I stay put, the more I cramp.
Yeah.
So now it's almost like I have to work out every day. I mean, I literally work out every day.
Oh yeah, the first post every morning is like if it's not the beach with the sunrise, it's like you're working out before that.
Like I'm either working out I only post my runs, but I work out in the morning.
Yeah.
Like I go to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning, I work out, I come home, I go to work, I get out of work, and I go run right after. So God. Like I'm but also, I don't have kids, like everything's just, I have time for it. But it, makes you feel better mentally, physically. A lot of people go into it more for the physical appearance of it, but when you really start to see what it does to your mind, I mean, it changes everything,
Yeah.
And being so dedicated into it, I don't drink as much because I do notice that, like, not trying to say that in a bad way.
She's like, yeah, I'm not a piece of shit like you guys.
But I do restrict myself because I feel like if I drink during the week, I'm very weak to it too. I will keep drinking throughout the week. So for me, it's more of like I keep myself strict. I will say Mondays through Thursday, like strict diet, really on top of my water, no alcohol. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's just like, okay, just do whatever you want, just don't overdo it.
Yeah. Balance is balance.
But yeah, I mean, I've come to a point where it's just more so my lifestyle at this point. Like I don't really force myself to go to the gym, but if I skip 2 days consecutively, that third day I'm in a terrible mood, like terrible. Can't stand myself.
Yeah.
Now, do you do anything for the rheumatoid arthritis that's like a natural like?
No, so growing up,
remedies and shit like that?
No, growing up I took so much medicine. I had 2 open back surgeries as well. So my rheumatoid arthritis ended up going into my spine, and I have a degenerative disc disease. So I had 2 of my discs replaced. I have my spine fused, and I have basically rods and screws holding my spine in place.
That's what fuses means? Like,
Yeah, so for a while, doctors would tell me, you're never going to run again. You're never going to be as active. This is the most active I've ever been in my life, and it's the most that I felt, like, good with myself. Like, not just physically, but my bones and, like, my movement.
Are you limited at all? Like, you can't do squats or stuff like that?
Not necessarily. I mean, I do have a loss of range of motion on my right side, and I had, like, numbing a little bit. I have to be really careful. But I mean, I listen to my body. There's a lot of workouts I don't do. Like I never put the bar on my back ever. The weights are always here.
I mean, with a spine surgery,
That's what I'm saying. That's why
it's more of like a scare because I work out by myself. I don't like to work out with people because I don't like people talking to me. Not even with trainers. No, like I mean, I
let me
like
spot
it.
you.
It's great,
like,
like doing like those classes and stuff. But most of the time, I'm just AirPods in, playlist, and just keep it moving.
So I actually, going off of that, I have a question. So then obviously you don't. So how do you feel about like men approaching like you guys like at the gym?
Oh God.
I'm just curious about
the thing
that.
is that I don't mind it. It just depends how you're approaching me, right? So first and foremost,
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say that.
somebody is working out, literally,
Like
in
middle of
in
a
the
set,
process.
yeah.
Don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah, don't.
I don't care if you're a girl, you're a guy. Like, just don't.
She's like sitting there like with the bar. He's like, yo, how many? She's like,
Oh
Oh my god, no, that's the worst.
Yeah.
because
But
him and
other
I,
than that, I mean, like, it's fine. It's just like, what kind of approach are you coming to me with? You know, like.
So if a guy comes up to you, you're not fucking mid-set on a fucking 3-plate squat, like.
Well, for example, some guy, I saw that he looked at me in the parking lot, and I was like, I'm not today, not
Please,
today.
God, not today.
I'm like, it's 6 o'clock. I'm like,
Yes.
it's 6 o'clock in the morning, okay? I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
him staring at me. I'm like, all right, whatever. We walk into the gym. But then I go to LA Fitness, and I go into that room to do some stretching before I start working out. And I see him walk by that door back and forth, and I'm like, if this man comes to talk to me, oh my God. He comes to talk to me, but as I'm walking around, he's like, hey, I'm so sorry to bother you. I just wanted to let you know that you're really beautiful. And I said, all right, cool, thank you. I hope you have a great day. And that was it. Totally fine with that. It just depends the approach.
Yeah, cause you'll be on a machine, like one of the, like just a awkward machine already. There'll be a man that's just
You're
like,
fucking doing it.
yeah, like
Yeah, just like Kegels.
He's like,
exactly.
he's like in the middle of it, like,
Yes.
come on, girl, you got it. Come on, open up a little bit wider.
Yo,
Come on,
like,
all right, let's go.
How many sets you got?
Yeah, no,
My
no,
guy,
no.
I'm working out. Like, what are you doing? This is what you come to the gym
Yeah,
for?
yeah,
All
yeah.
our girls?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
UFC's not like that though. LA
At
Fitness
all,
is like
yeah,
that. LA Fitness is
at
a
all.
club.
Club
LA Fitness is a
LA,
fucking
Club LA.
club.
Yeah,
LA,
yeah, I was
like,
gonna say that.
that shit is like fucking heavily.
Yeah.
But UFC is a little bit more reserved because
It
there's a
is.
lot of women
Yep.
and men that
So-
are fit.
But
in there.
there's a whole bunch of like Instagram models in there.
Yeah.
Fitness
Yeah.
models.
models?
Yes.
You said what models?
Instagram
No.
models.
if you-
OnlyFans. There's a whole bunch of
Yes.
OnlyFans.
No,
right?
I've seen like a girl
We know.
change her out. She's changed her outfit like 4 times. I swear to God. And
At the gym?
I was on the Stairmaster for what, 15 minutes?
Did she wear
Max?
neon by any chance?
I don't know. Maybe, probably. Maybe, but yeah.
Just
there's-
curious.
but that like a lot of people go there just for business, I guess, or
Yeah.
like I don't go to that at a UFC. Thankfully, if anything, it's just the coaches that are like, hey, do you want a free training or something? But
We're like,
And the coaches are the
Yeah,
worst,
like-
dude.
they're all
Yeah.
fat.
Especially at not only
Fat and
that,
old.
the ones at the one that what I used to go to with you was like,
Which is the one that we go to now.
yeah, well, that one would be like the coaches are like doing the most with their clients. I'm like, bro, you're gonna catch like a harassment case, like making them do like weird shit, bro, and like getting all up on them. I'm like, bro, like I get it, man. Like if you want to become a trainer to get like girls and shit, cool, but bro,
the
like,
gym is the worst place to approach anybody for sure.
so how would you guys, if you did, like, say there was a guy that you had like your little gym crush or whatever,
No,
is there a way that they could do it that's not creepy?
That's
No.
what it is. That's what it is.
no.
What?
I just feel like when you go to the gym, you're like.
But that's just
You're there for a
you.
reason.
But there's a lot of
Not
no, but there's
social.
not always because there's some girls that go there and guys.
No, there's a lot of girls that go there for attention. Full face.
And they finish off.
Yeah, or doing
Oh,
squats with like
yeah.
booty shorts on, like yeah, you're like okay,
Oh my
I could.
God,
Like
yeah,
there's a
yeah.
couple girls that go to, well, it used to be our gym. Now it's my gym. But it's like
It's
every
it's
time
always
we
gonna
go,
be our gym.
Like they're always doing squats. Like yo, you have 32,000 other muscles, but
Mm-hmm.
you're always doing squats in the same spot, wearing the same stupid ass TikTok leggings. You know what I'm saying? Like you clearly are not here to break a sweat because you
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
sweat not once in the last 18 weeks that I've
Yeah.
seen you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that I get.
Yeah.
But LA Fitness is a shit show.
LA Fitness is crazy, packed.
I thought I was obsessed with it.
I used to go to LA Fitness in Hialeah when I used to work.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Bro.
Too much.
I'm telling you, I literally look like a homeless person compared to like people would be in there with like shades, like fucking Cuban links like this thick.
No.
The chicks like mad makeup. Like I swear to God, I was in there. I'm like,
Jeans on,
bro,
jeans and
Oh
tight ass
my
fucking
God.
flea market shirts. Yeah, pit
bro.
shirts.
I literally was in there. I worked out there for like a few months, and every time I would be there, I'm like, what the fuck is this place? Like this doesn't even look like a gym.
That's also why I like to go in the morning because there's less people.
Yeah, I mean, him and I used to go early, and it'd be like fucking dead in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So none of you answered my question though. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, this is
But
that's
wait,
a
wait,
question
wait,
though.
so
Like,
what's
hold
the-
on.
wait,
so let's step back.
What was it?
If there was, like, say if you had a crush or whatever, like, if you wanted a guy in the gym to approach you, like, what would be the proper way, like, that you would feel is for a guy to be like,
That it's not like you're a creep. It's like, oh, it's like,
no, this guy's cool about it. He's not a fucking douchebag.
I don't know. know.
As long as you're not, if I'm not in the middle of a rep or like a squat or something, you're being ugly, looking at me. Like I feel like if you just come respectfully, it's fine, just like any other place. But if you see me kind of just like in the middle of like making crazy faces, just focused, just know to wait. First of all, just know to wait until I'm fucking done, and just come respectfully. If you come like, oh, like. You work out a lot, or just something. Something corny like that. No, but
You come here often? Like,
I see you here every day.
Gym, yeah, exactly that. If it's something respectful, you just come up, because I feel like again at the gym it's just very, especially if you're in your zone and you're just by yourself.
honestly, for me, the gym is very intimate.
Exactly.
Like,
you want to work out and be out.
Besides playing basketball, like the gym is like therapeutic.
Yes, 100%.
So like when I go there, I'm the same way as a guy. Like, and it's not because I'm in a relationship. It's just like, yo, when I go in there, like, you know, fucking, what's the dude's name with the New York Yankee fitted that he come and talks to us one time? You probably seen him. You know the dude that he always has some shit on his head and he's always doing these. He's mad cool. Mad cool.
I remember.
He always wants to talk. I'm like, nigga, I got 1 hour.
Yeah.
If I sit and talk to you, you're gonna take away 30 minutes.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, how's everything? Everything is great. I just saw you last night.
No, he's gonna be there for 2 hours.
For
I
2
know
hours.
what you're talking about.
His son, he brings his son's cousin.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Niggas having lunch in there and shit.
Berto, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
He was,
My favorite is going into the gym, seeing people I know, and going, oh, I'm gonna go over there and not saying hi.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I mean, I'm the same way. I don't talk to really, like, if it were to be like a conversation, like if someone came up to me or I talked to somebody, like, which I really don't ever talk to anybody, like it has to be quick, because the minute I stop working out, like I get cold and I'm like, I don't want to do anything
at the gym. I just say like a little.
She's like,
yeah, what up, nigga?
And I'm done.
What
That's
up?
it. Yeah. I
see
can't.
your face sweating.
Yeah. Whatever. I go. I give a 2 minute conversation. I'm done.
I mean, him and I have like an ongoing like joke when it comes to like you'd be doing like the bench press or some shit like that, and like a girl or whatever would come over and be like, are you here? And it's like the squat rack on the other side of the room. You're like, I'm obviously not working out there.
Yeah.
Or like, are you using this? It's like, dude, I'm not using that.
Yeah.
So the point of that story is that it happens to guys too.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's happened to us plenty of times as a person that like the same example, like you know our gym, the UFC, we'll be at the bench press, which is like kind of like in the middle towards the end. You know, the squat rack is all the way this side to the wall. She'll be like, come on, come to the top one of them. Are you here? Like,
No.
no! I'm over here like, on my last what's talking to me? I'm like, no!
You're like, well.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's always in that fucking voice. And that's like when him and I would do it, like, I don't know, the day that we made the joke of how it just appeared, it was just like that fucking high pitch, like, are you here? Just like.
and then it became a thing until it was like the 5th time we're like, all right, bitch. Like,
Yes. No.
No.
Yeah.
You're never anywhere you're gonna be. You got here an hour ago. You just got here.
Yeah.
But she's, one of them OnlyFans models.
I mean, she looks good, but that's like.
I mean, she's actually an actress. We found her now. No, she's like an actress. She's like was it a Spanish? Like a novela?
Some shit.
Yeah. You probably seen her. So like
Yeah,
there's two brolic ass chicks in UFC. And I mean brolic, not like big, like brolic like big ass culon, like there's one that always wears neon that she's like this white chick with black hair.
Yes,
Bro,
I know what you're
big ass
talking
tits
about.
and like I never seen a strong ass.
Oh my god, I know who
you're
you're talking about. I know exactly who
So
you're talking about.
that's one of them.
Yeah.
And there's another one that's another one with black hair that she's actually prettier. More
Yeah.
natural,
Yeah.
but she's the one that's always like, "Are you here?" to us. I'm like,
Are you here?
I'm like,
Yeah.
and I got mad because I get my shit dumb loud. Like, my boast is stupid loud. Like even with him, when we used to go, I'd be like, "Yo, I'm not like, I don't want to. I want to talk, but like, what happened? All right, cool. Back to the.
Like,
Yeah.
ain't no
She'd be
way
like-
talking to you. Yeah.
Are you over here? I'm like, yo, get your girl.
I'm like, yo, if you want my number, and I'm joking.
Just ask.
All right, so back to the finish shit. So I mean, one of my questions was, "What's your biggest pet peeve?" But I already kind of
I
figured
hate.
that.
Yes, don't
As
talk
a woman,
to me.
I feel like that'd be the biggest.
Even
pet peeve.
training, I like. Training for me has been great, but it's true. There's some days that I just want to go in,
Do what you gotta do.
do my workout, and be out. And just the talking alone takes like 20 minutes.
Do you give a cue if you want someone to talk to you? Like, would you look at somebody like,
Absolutely.
No.
what the
No.
fuck?
Everyone that knows me, I think that sees me at the gym, I go in with my earphones, my hat, like that. I
Low as fuck?
Yeah,
I
look
see
at
you.
me,
When you always walk up to me, you're like, "Hey,
Yeah,
like, you talking like the fuck?"
yeah, because I go in just like tunnel vision. Like I go do my workout as quickly as possible, and I'm out.
Yeah.
And
Another pet peeve though is the stare.
yeah,
Just the while you're working out. Like,
I get. The thing is that, yeah.
no, I kid you not. Some
terrible,
guy.
That's LA Fitness though. That's LA Fitness.
Yo.
Yeah.
I swear, I turned around and I was like, wow, really? And he was like, oh, like.
I mean,
There's nothing to do there. Yeah, they're just going
I'm like the stare. I can feel it. I'm like, you're burning your eyes into my ass.
Yeah.
Literally.
All right, so this is a man question. I don't know if you have this question, but this is something that we encounter a lot. Whether it's LA Fitness, whatever, what is it? You Fit, whatever.
Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, yeah, all that shit.
$10 a month.
So we know the answer to this because we're men, right? But this is from a woman perspective because I'm sure you guys seen her all around. What do you feel, or how do you feel about women getting the lipos, getting the BBLs, and then like hitting the gym? That's gonna be a question because we want to know. Like,
of course,
men, the audience, you know, everybody. Like, as a man, like me personally, I'm not attracted to that shit.
I'm not.
If I see your ass and it looks like a bowling ball, and you have a skinny ass waist, and you have these fucking tits that you can't even see over them, like to me, I'm just like, oh, but I wanted to get a head start. That's the same excuse I get from every woman. Oh, I want to get a head start. All right, there's Slim Fast. There's a bunch of shit that you can just get a head. There's Herbalife, all that shit, right? So when you guys see that, like, how do you, as a woman, how do you natural? Because you guys are natural, like,
right?
You wanna know, right?
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
Natural now. We'll get to that.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Okay.
But yeah, so how do you guys feel about?
We'll
Yeah. Let's speed this question up. Let's hold on. Wait, fuck your question.
Let's timestamp this.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that? Like, we'll just like brief.
Well, I hate that false advertisement when, you know, especially the Instagram models, like, oh, look, I do this and I work out when you know.
And now they become
clearly,
fitness
yeah,
trainers.
yeah.
What's the shit they call themselves? Herbalife. They call themselves
ambassadors.
No.
No.
I don't know. The actual lipo and surgery itself, I do not hate on it at all because I feel like, especially, I think in Miami, just women in general, I feel like there's kind of like this standard kind of how women should look in here.
Yeah.
Like, in Miami,
you go anywhere else,
yes.
It's not, you don't see
Miami has just this, just the scene, and for women especially, they just want to keep this certain image. So I don't hate on the surgery, but when it comes to fitness, I hate that shit, like that you did that, or they try to put off that they did that by themselves. You know,
when it's like obvious.
It's so obvious.
So fucking
I saw
obvious.
you 3 weeks ago. You disappeared for 3 weeks.
Yes.
Now you come back with a body
with
and
a faja. Like, oh, this is my waist trainer because it helped me
Something's
get these
going
curves.
on up here.
Yeah. I don't like that.
And now you got a Colombian accent. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I thought you're from Chile.
Yeah.
No,
There's some
like No.
How do you feel when you see it? 'Cause I know LA Fitness is a fucking big
yes.
shit.
Absolutely.
BBL headquarters.
I don't have anything against like surgery and stuff like that, and where I went to the point of no longer fake. I used to have breast implants. I just took them out for health conditions, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So I have nothing against people doing these things to make them feel better. Like, for example, the reason I got breast implants is because I lost a lot of weight, and I literally was like, I look like I just had kids, and I'm 23. Had them in for 9 years. For 4 to 5 years, doctors told me I had gastritis, and it only got worse and worse over the years, to the point that I had a really bad episode in December. Threw up my life. Lost like 9 pounds in 10 days, which it's great, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not
healthy
at all.
And then started doing some research more and more, and now it's more common that women are doing breast explant, which is removing their implants due to breast implant illness. And the moment I remove my boobs, I can eat meat again, I can have dairy again, I can have tomatoes, I can have everything that doctors were basically, like, they just didn't ask the question. It's not something that a doctor would tell you. You will only know that you have this issue if you remove the implants. And I kid you not, from the day after surgery.
What's it called?
Breast implant illness.
So, wait, so when did you get your implants?
So I got my breast implants when I was 23.
Okay,
and
that's
now
what you said.
31.
Okay, because
So
you
I
said
had
I had them for like 7 years.
I
I was like, you got them at 23, so you got them when you're like 14.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I'm 31 turning 32. I took them out, and it's been like.
And the only way you know is once you take it out.
Once you remove them. Yeah.
Wait, so that comes with, like, when you sign the paper to do it, do they tell you about the possible side
because
effects?
the problem is this is now common today. Like, this
Like,
is
they're starting to come out now.
Are they using
so-
like different silicone or some shit?
so-
Or like whatever the fuck?
I mean, now they're coming out with other stuff. I mean, what I had was saline, but it's wrapped in silicone. you're never gonna get away from silicone because it needs to hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about it. I don't know about the new.
She's like, I just got them done.
Yeah, I don't know about the new.
I just read the price.
But
Sounds good.
kind of back to like the lipo and all that. I don't see anything against it if it makes you feel better about yourself. You know, whatever it is that you have to do, but don't fake it and say that that's how you got there.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree
be
with that.
very open about it. You know.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of work done, whatever. There's a lot. I mean, there are a lot of fitness models that I look at and they express that they've done stuff. You know. But in today's world, most of the time, they're just like, oh, yeah, this is where I got here and this and that. And it's like, no, you don't. And you actually eat pretty terrible. How did you get there?
Yeah.
Like that. How?
Exactly.
Dr. Miami or what was that? Dr.
Right,
Miami or Dr. Haile?
Yeah.
Which one were you able to afford? Because I know there's one of the doctors in between there. Yeah, I don't think, like, as far as, like, men, like, we don't knock it. Like, I'm all for, especially, you know, like mothers, like, if, let's say, for example, you don't want to have any more kids, let's say you're in your 30s or 40s, yo, get a lipo,
get your waist snatched, get your
make
tits
yourself
done.
feel confident if you have to do that, right? Like,
But there's upkeep whenever you get these surgeries.
Like, you have to get, like,
Yeah, because your body's
like
sick.
massages and stuff?
Yeah, but not even just massages. Like if you get like a fat transfer or whatever, it's literally fat in your body. That shit can just move all over again. That's what
Shit
gets
fuck around,
these
end up in
women
your
to
cheek.
keep. Yeah, that's what. No,
Oh my god.
What'd you say?
I said, fuck around that shit, end up in your cheek.
It's like in your neck, you just wake up next morning.
Ass here.
Right, me right now, they got some fat that came from your ass.
That's
It
what
went
I'm
up there.
saying. Yeah, it's scary because you have to really like you have to just understand how the
Yo.
body works. Like those fat can just that fat can just transfer into
Yeah,
other
because
areas.
the BBL shit, don't they take the fat from your sides?
Yes, and they
And
can
put it
put
to
it
your
in.
butt.
Mhm. Yeah,
It's not even healthy.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
My back is on my ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But there's been some people that I've met, or I say girls, not guys, fucking, but that like a lot of it looks natural. Like if you go to like a good doctor, it looks and that's
But
fine.
it has to do a lot also with the upkeep, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when you get that, I've seen a lot of my boys that have friends and whatever girls in New York that do that shit is like a staple in New York.
Yeah.
If you don't have
Yeah.
BBL, you're mad.
Trash. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right? But like it's
The
really not-
bottle girl special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bottle
Yeah.
special over there is like
it's crazy.
you have the Barbie doll figure.
Yeah.
Right? But it's not really just a surgery. It's really the recovery. Because depending on
How
how you
you-
do
yeah,
the
how you
recovery
take care of
after
yourself,
that,
yeah.
it's depending how
Yeah.
your stitches will end up, how your
Yeah.
skin will adapt to the stitches, like a whole bunch of shit. I didn't know
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like the people that treat themselves with that, they end up having the best overall natural looking body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have at least intentions of just kind of doing gym after,
The
like just
follow-up.
you know what I'm saying. If you're just gonna do the work and have like a fat ass with these little ass legs,
Yo.
Become a
Or-
fitness trainer.
yeah, like-
They like start like a course, like a booty course or some
Yeah.
shit.
Happy with that. It's
Yeah.
a little tiny like
Yeah.
it's real.
I
And it's okay,
appreciate it,
it's
yeah.
not, it's okay.
I appreciate the women
Your
that
legs
get
don't
it.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they get it
I
and
hate that
they actually work out and their body looks dope, I have nothing bad to say about whatever work you got done. Good for you. But the women that just get it done and just go back to eating like shit, never getting out of the fucking house, I can't know.
Now I have a question. Being with like your transformation, right? I'm not saying that you didn't have a transformation the way he was trying to make you feel like shit.
You did. But
What do you say?
it's okay.
She's had a transformation. Like
It's fine. Just continue. It's fine.
she went from regular person, right? Like a regular person. She was pregnant. Like pregnancy is a big thing, bro. Like
Yeah.
Well-
that shit changes your body completely. Some people get lucky and just get a belly, but some people like toes, face, neck, tits,
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
and they don't go back to normal.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, it's true.
her just went bad. It's not a big deal.
For
We're
what?
working on it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
he's
Monet has some shit.
Yeah. She's like, now she just has psoriasis.
They've been making fun of my hair since before the pregnancy, so kiss her ass. They're so annoying. Continue,
But go back to your
Wait,
question.
no, I don't know. He was gonna ask.
Yeah, no. So like with okay, so then I ask both you guys. So with transformations that you guys had, right? The transformations that you've had. Does your standards, like in the person you look for, change from what you are today to what you were before? Does that make sense?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like before, like maybe before you didn't have
You
the
could, this would be
concept.
the perfect example.
So-
all right, remember the picture you sent me before and after, right?
Yeah.
So when you were before, did that change anything in what you were looking for in a person. That's
Like, cause like beforehand, like maybe like at what you weren't happy with how you were or whatever.
So you might settle for less.
So
kind of.
exactly, or like your standards are different, and then now you've completely changed, and now it's like, oh, well, I don't need to have those kind of standards anymore because I'm this. So now
They definitely have changed. Absolutely, 100%.
Do you think that's a woman thing, or you think that's a personal thing?
I mean,
just depending how you feel.
I mean, I don't know. For me, it's a personal thing. You know, I became more strict and so like good with how I am, like taking care of myself. That I need somebody who's also gonna take care of themselves. You know, who's going to have discipline the way I do. Maybe not exactly the way I do, because I have really tough discipline. Like I can be really, really hard on myself. But I need somebody who's gonna be disciplined with themselves, you know.
Yeah.
So like
who's gonna make goals for themselves and stuff
like
that.
physical, or is this like in general?
In general, obviously physically, yes. But for me, it's not all about physical. It's definitely more so, you know, my head and my health.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely need somebody who's kind of on the same
Wavelength.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just figure like we've talked about before, like especially BBLs, like girls that were like fucking trash and they bitches from the hood or whatever, and they get a BBL and now they look good, and now they want like, oh, I want a rapper, I need a basketball player. Yeah.
What is up, the Birkin bag? And
Yeah,
all that shit?
like I'm like, yo, like you were just like 2 weeks living on a fucking mattress on the floor like a roach infested house in the Bronx.
That I hate as well.
Like,
Just because you got surgery and now you think you're popular.
Yeah.
Like, no.
And that's a
don't
problem.
forget who you are.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, no matter what you do for yourself, don't forget who you are and where you started.
Because at the end of the day, like, and we talked about this in previous episodes, like, the BBL shit, it's a temporary confidence.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my God,
you're
yeah.
still, you could probably still be a trash ass person.
Yeah.
So you could be popping whatever in the club, like this, with the bottle service, you got invited by a fucking Meek Mill, whoever the fuck. But, like, nobody's still gonna take you home because you start doing this.
Yeah.
And they're like,
They're just trash.
they're just like, oh my God, you're fucking
Yeah.
trash. Like, your energy is off. I don't care how good you look. Yeah, I can get a nut, and then what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're still trash.
Yeah.
So, like, as women, I think that's why he asked that, because I wonder what women think. Like, what do women think? That's why we bring women on here. We want to know this shit.
Yeah.
Because you guys don't talk.
Yeah, you guys lie a lot.
Talking about that.
No, I'm
Lie,
joking.
whoa!
Listen,
Stop.
on
What happened in the last
On
episode?
the last episode, we
Oh
got into,
my
like,
God.
You know, just a bunch of shit. But like the last episode, we had a friend that he has a podcast also. It's called In the Closet, and they talk about a lot about sexual shit. So we just talked about a lot of women lie about their body counts. Oh, this one didn't count. This one I was unconscious. This one I was like,
You
oh,
think-
they were.
But not only that.
So-
Y'all don't lie about your body count?
What? Men don't lie about their body count.
Yeah, I don't think we.
Proud. They'll never lie.
It's,
Wait, you agree with her or you don't agree with
No,
her?
I agree that guys want to give a
yeah,
good
guys.
number.
Well, not all the guys. Like, if you're ugly, you're gonna lie about your
Oh,
body count.
so you're saying,
Bring it up.
yeah.
You're gonna bring it up more.
It's like I made out with that girl. We technically hooked up, so yeah, that's a body.
That's a body.
Yeah, no, like I was touching her through her pants. Like, yeah, like that shit counts.
Yeah, we dry humped.
Those are the ones that like got no buns. They weren't funny. They were ugly as hell. They were in middle school, high school. So like that's different. Yeah, I understand. I agree with you on that. But a normal person doesn't lie about it.
But then we also the episode before that when we were talking about like stay at home dads and stay at home moms. Like, what's the do stay at home dads deserve the same respect as a stay at home mother?
I can't
talk about it.
I can't talk about that, so I'm giving that one.
No, well, what would you think?
I don't know.
I mean, the other person that we talked to was not married or had kids.
The example was if you made 6 figures that you can support our whole family, right? Let's say we have a family. We have 2 kids and it's us in this household, right? And it's like a decision, right? You have the baby, and then it's like, oh, listen, what you do and what I do is too much. One of us has to take off. You make more than me. I say, yo, I'll take off. I'll take care of the kids. Like, would you be okay with that?
Yeah.
A lot of women won't.
Why not?
A lot of women won't.
I mean, why not? For me,
Because you're considered like a bum.
Yeah.
Like a stay-at-home dad.
You'll be considered a boss bitch, and you'll be with a bum. But when it's a guy, oh,
It's
you're
just normal.
supposed to.
Yeah.
For me, that's too much of what's the name?
Stereotype.
Stereotyping.
Yeah, I'm hitting.
Yo, you're
I'm
hitting.
3 for.
You're 3 for 3, dog. This nigga read books.
You're looking at little dude there.
Or something like this.
Do you know what that means? Do you know what this means?
It's like this.
Yeah, I know. I did it right here. I was like, wait, this doesn't feel like.
I
This
don't
like,
know what the fuck that. What does that mean?
it's like 3-point. Like when you hit like a
He
3-pointer.
started doing that. He started going like this.
Yeah.
You know
Nope. No.
I think a woman and a man are still on the same level, and they should be treated the same. That's just how I see it. So if you're making most of the money, yes, you gave birth, but this, baby guy,
your person. Is your
yeah, he has to be home and take care of the kid. That's fine. at the end of the day, you're taking care of the family, right?
Mm.
That's for me.
Well, we got someone huffing and puffing over here.
She's itching.
She's
like, she has them.
bro. I could.
Like,
First of all, I feel like her. I feel her breath coming through her nose on my neck.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm very happy working. Like I'm a working mother. When I was with my ex, we were both working, and I feel like it's a great feeling when both of you, if something were to happen to one, that one of you can hold it down just by yourself. You know what I mean? But I do think it's important for both of you to be making your own money.
Oh yeah, but we're saying in
a scenario.
But yes, I feel like, you know,
don't lie.
I grew up kind of a little on the traditional side, you know, where I feel like, yes, the man kind of has to hold it down a little bit. And I feel like, I mean, maybe the men that I've chosen to be with, I think they would not feel okay being the
But fuck what they feel.
Yeah.
We're talking about you.
Well, yeah, we're not.
It's a conversation of you, your partner, and your kids. And you're like, look, I'm making the money, right? Like, let's say you gave birth and you're back to work. Babe, I'm making the money. We need
someone to stay home.
One of us to stay with the baby. Let's just say the baby has special needs or something. You know what I mean? Like something like the baby needs more attention than normal, right? And if you had to call that shot, would you be okay with your husband knowing that you guys both made the decision? Like, where's the pride? Like, there's no pride in that. You're a family. You're having a conversation within your family.
Yeah.
No, you don't agree, nigga. Yeah, shut your ass up. Next question.
Chubby bum ass.
But I get it though because you grew up traditional.
Yeah, I just feel
your
like
family grew up traditional.
Yeah, as a woman, even though again, like I'm not saying that I'm whatever. I just feel like if it were to come down to it, hopefully I would be the one that's like, okay, I'll stay home.
Yeah.
That my man could hold it down because I'm.
But what if he's making like?
Yeah, but why is it like?
I'm saying hopefully it'll be a situation where I can stay home with my kids.
Yeah.
You know.
See, but with your kids.
Yeah.
But they're also his kids.
Yeah.
So like, when the scenario comes to like, oh, I want to stay home. Him saying, I want to stay home with my kids, or I have to stay home with my kids because my wife makes more than me. Mm-hmm. But it's like, nah, it's like you get looked at like, oh, this guy's a fucking bum. This guy's just gonna stay home.
Mind you, being a full-time parent is a job.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Like waking up, taking a kid.
But the thing is that is very true. But this notion of like, if a man is the one staying home, then it's not it's an easy job.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It is.
The wife, she'll stay home.
Oh no.
The guy, a bum ass thing.
Yeah.
Why is he home? Go work. Why? Why is it stereotype?
Yeah.
It's 2022. There's a lot of women making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Speak your mind, Britt. Come on, let's hear it.
Taxes.
Come on,
You know
Britt.
what I'm saying? So like, low key.
It's true.
If a girl starts OnlyFans right now, she might make more than a man.
I mean, we already talked to those girls. They're making money.
Where do I sign up?
Yeah.
Hey, look, I almost fucking started OnlyFans for men, toes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got nice ass toes.
But if that were if girls, do you think girls would ever subscribe to something like that?
Yes.
Like, do you think other girls that have like foot fetishes?
I wouldn't, so I don't know.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, but all right.
That's why, like, I don't know.
All right.
No, but like, do you know of any girls that have like weird fetishes in men? Like that would be like men love, like some men love feet. Like, do you know any girls that would love like something in men that would like?
No.
I feel like that's mostly a guy thing.
As adults, everybody has some type of niche that they like on the low.
Oh.
When you're by yourself in your house, you'll be like, this is kind of sexy, right? Like, it could be fucking toes, fingers, fucking.
She's like, oh, look how long his pinky nail is. Imagine like those Puerto Ricans that be having that shit.
Oh my god, I love his eyebrows. He must be Puerto Rican. Somebody has something.
know.
So you can't say that you wouldn't subscribe to feet because you might subscribe to something else.
I would never pay to see any type of picture.
Yeah, women are different though. Like they don't have
Would you
to.
pay to see any type of fucking picture?
No, for what? Pornhub is free.
Exactly.
Slash prolific podcast.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm not paying for anything.
Alright, let's move on. We got off topic.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, how we get to Pornhub?
I don't know.
It's like fucking fitness. It's just like
Just to wrap up the fitness.
Pornhub is cardio. That's what we're getting at. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, come on.
As far as fitness goes, do you think that fitness and being fit is a choice? Like, would you judge somebody off of their fitness? Like, let's say you meet me, right? And I'm like a cool ass person, but I'm 300 pounds. Like, but I'm like the nicest person, sweet, whatever, like, you know, just a good friend. Like, would you get involved in my fitness as a friend? And be like, yo, like, have you thought about, like, because it could be an uncomfortable conversation, right? So like, do you think it's okay to judge people off of their overall fitness?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's right.
No, I mean, for me, it's more like, where's your mental space at? How do you feel?
Like if they're okay, like if they're okay with
Yeah,
it.
like if you're okay with where you're at, then you're okay with where you're at.
But you know, ultimately, that's not healthy.
However, if I see that it's come to a point, whatever, yeah, I will try, but it's a very difficult conversation to have without the other person taking it very offensively, especially as a woman.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably easier to tell a guy that than a woman.
Yeah, because guys
I
don't give a
feel
shit.
like it. I don't know.
Like, I still fuck you up. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You know, but women be like,
I'm 300 pounds, fuck you.
like, they're
It's
fucking,
true, it's
I'm like,
true.
I'm what? Like, I don't care if you got muscles.
Yeah.
Like, I'll fuck you. Does your hands work?
Yeah.
Does your hands work? Like,
I was talking about that with someone before coming here, like when I was talking to them about the fitness topic. They were saying like, well, yeah, I mean, everybody has the same 24, and that's something I don't agree with at all.
what do you mean?
That everybody has the same 24. I feel like
Well, it's a
people,
fact though.
yeah, but not like I think people and like their situations or like just anything. I mean, like
Certain people
mothers specifically, I feel like I cannot say that me and a mom that's, you know, not working or maybe doesn't have the same job as me or something, that has more kids than me, she does not have the same 24 to be going to the gym, dropping. I have the luxury of dropping my daughter off at the daycare that like I'm happy with, that I trust in those teachers there, you know, that I can go to the gym on my day off, and like I don't agree with that.
I'll stop you though. You know why? Because I've been, and we talked about this plenty of times. Like I'm not rich, but I've been broke for a lot of my childhood.
Yeah.
So like I've seen a lot of time available, and I've seen like smaller time available.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of it has to like, what are your goals and what are your ambitions? Because yes, you can afford to pay for daycare.
Mm-hmm.
You can drop your daughter off, go to the gym, have that luxury, but you also got yourself there.
Mm-hmm.
So if a person has 6 kids with 7 different baby daddies, and they say they don't have the same 24 hours, because you don't make the time to stop closing your to close your legs.
No.
So I don't mean to be like but it's a fact.
Yeah.
Everybody has 24 hours in a day. Jesus, CEOs, fucking Bill Gates. If Bill Gates has the same 24 hours I have, and he's a billionaire, almost a trillionaire, I have no reason to be broke. So that applies to everything in life. Like, you can wake up, or your kids go to school at whatever, but you have to be up until 1 in the morning. All right, so get up at 4 before your kids get up at 5, and do something for you.
See,
That's
but
just me.
listen,
I'm a guy though. I'm very like black and white.
So there's a different perspective too that maybe you could think of. Like, a lot of people may have it even worse than you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they have 3 kids and they have 2 jobs, but they're still making time to go to the gym and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I always try and think like, okay, there's always someone that has it worse than me. You know, maybe someone wants to be fit, but they have a fucking 1 arm less, or they, you know, they're handicapped or some shit like that. Like, you see it all the time. So if you maybe think about it in the sense of, okay, you have 1 daughter, not saying that's not a lot. I'm just saying, like, maybe if you thought about what if you had 2 extra kids, 3 kids, and one of them, like he said, maybe one has special needs, but you still want to be fit, and you have to.
I just think I have the support. Like, I have my family here. I have like.
What if you
just
didn't have the
means-
support?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like not.
Would you still be like in the gym?
24 hours, yes, 24 hours in the day everybody has, but I just feel like sometimes you don't have the time to work out. And like,
No, but I think
I think that's how I feel.
All right, so your argument and argument is 2 different things.
What?
Because you're saying you don't think you have the time. Our argument is everybody has the same 24 hours.
What I'm saying is, what if
Well, you
put it
prioritize
in this thing. If you didn't have money to pay for that daycare, but you still wanted to be fit, or you wanted to start a business or something like that, and you had 3 kids and you had no support or whatever, but you would still make time if you had the passion.
It's not the same.
You're just occupying a lot more time than the 24, but you still have the same, because you still gotta go to sleep, right? You still gotta go to sleep and you still gotta work. So you still gotta sleep maybe 6 hours. You still gotta work maybe 8 hours. There's still 14 other hours. Yo, when you break it down, I'm telling you, you'll find a way. And again, this is not knocking women and mothers. Because obviously I'm a father, and yes, I'm not a single father. Like, I split custody between their mother and us. So like, I have a week where I'm like with them, whatever, and the time is tough. And then I have another week that I'm just like, you know. But even when they're here, it's like, okay, it's still the same routine. I can still find time if I really want to. And it doesn't matter their age. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter their age because they're a little younger. Situations change. You know, obviously, like if you have somebody that has like, you know, special needs or something like that, yes, it's going to take more time. But I think the argument goes back to everybody has the same 24 hours. If you really want to focus on your fitness, you will make the time. What do you think is still keeping you going? And like, what is your last 2 cents just on overall fitness? Because coming from a person, like you said, doesn't have kids, single, you have all the time in the world if you really want to, right? But you're still so focused and determined fitness-wise. Mm-hmm. Do you think, like, what are the benefits that you're getting out of your fitness journey? How do you feel? What can you give anybody that's maybe, you know, what 2 cents can you give anybody that's struggling with maybe finding their fitness journey or maybe trying to stay motivated and disciplined on just like what you kind of expected? And
I mean, overall for me, it's so so much of my mental space right now. That's where my focus is, my mental space. Like
Do you read?
I stopped reading. I used to read. I started reading.
Are you like Berto? You just buy books and just let them.
No, so I kind of did like
tomorrow. I become a professional book collector. Like it looks
Bro,
nice.
you would think that this dude is like a CEO of like a Fortune 500, and none of them been
You
open.
think I'm Jeff Bezos?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, yo, the books that I get, but I wouldn't know because they're
Oh my god.
No,
Mind your business, alright?
I didn't do like the 75 hard, but I did like a 3-month cleanse, like no drinking, whatever. But mainly because it was just making me so sick when I would drink. Like my hangovers were not really hangovers. The lining on my stomach was just terrible.
Yep.
And then of course before and after surgery, you can't drink 30 days before, 30 days after. So in its entirety, it was great. But yeah, I guess I spiraled so much into my mind that after those 3 months, I was like, if I take a day off, my mind is going to spiral into things that I don't want it to.
So it's become more of a
So
routine.
it's become more of a routine where I get up and I go. You know, like I don't even think about it, but I have to include it in my day. So like for example, today I usually break up my workout. I work out in the morning, run at night. I'm like, nope, I have the podcast tonight. So I'm working out and I am running, and then I'm going to work. So I woke up a little bit earlier. I'm very much like I literally focus everything where I have a run or a workout included in my day because it's literally like my therapy. Like
And you run like on the street, like you don't run on a treadmill.
Yeah, no, I cannot run on.
Do you think that? Because I know a lot of people that like running and they enjoy it because they tell me that
I love it.
you enjoy running and like going the distance, right? Like so let's say one day you'll run like half a mile, right?
Yeah.
And then like you run half a mile for like a week, and then the next day you run like 3/4 miles, and then a mile, and then it becomes like a.
It could be a form of meditation.
Yeah.
It's a pure runner's high.
But isn't running on concrete bad for you?
So people are like, you're crazy. You had spinal surgery. You
That's
have
what I'm saying.
arthritis. You're running on the sidewalk. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not stomping on the sidewalk.
Yeah, it's how you run, honestly. It's your
I'm very
form.
conscious of
Yeah.
the way I'm running. Like I literally talk myself throughout the entire run. Like I'm not joking. I don't even put AirPods. I put my phone in my pocket and I put the music out loud. I'm also very like.
I do that too when I run.
I'm also creeped out by like people. I want to hear my
Yeah.
surroundings.
Be aware, yeah.
It is bad for you, and I'm sure that if my old trainer watched this, her name's Erica, and she's probably gonna watch it. She's gonna be like, "It's not good for you. You need to run on grass."
What about the beach?
She says to run on grass or like on the fields.
What about this?
On
Like,
the beach,
it's really good
hard.
for you.
That's hard.
That's like
really
twice the
good for you.
workout.
You know what kind of soreness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, that's what you're looking for, right?
Yeah. That's
All I did was run.
Yeah.
Now, follow-up question then, because what I'm trying, I feel like I'm getting, like, do you think that you are, with working out and everything, like just trying to keep yourself busy so that you're not just left with your thoughts?
No, it came to a point in that like that, but now it's just it makes me happy. Like it just it's honestly like I'm literally addicted. It's like drugs.
No, you are. Like it's
Like,
every
I'm
morning
not
like
joking.
clockwork. Remember, I even asked him like, how the fuck do you? I'm an early bird because I have anxiety, so I can't sleep. So I force myself to wake up 5:30, 5:45 ish. But like the first thing I do when everybody wakes up, right, is like the phone and go take a shit right, in the morning. Like you're always the first post that I see. I'm like, how the fuck does Sasha wake up so early? Like
It's just,
no matter what you do the night before, like you're up and you're working out.
even when I'm on vacation, like I take my resistance bands with me, and I
Wow.
make sure to work out.
Even like on a Saturday, like I hate. Remember I told him like, yo, I want to go watch the sunset.
I work
sunrise.
out Monday through Saturday, like 100%. Sundays, I'm trying to tell myself it's the Lord's day. Take it easy.
Sleep in.
Chick-fil-A.
She's like, let me sleep until like fucking 7:30.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, guys, it's 7:30 today.
No way.
Yeah.
I can't wake up that
But
early.
again, I don't have anything else. maybe if I had kids and a husband or anything like that, maybe my lifestyle would be a little bit different. Right now, it's literally just about me.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Your IG, follow her, make sure you're looking for a husband. Fitness. You know what I'm saying?
You have to bench 315. You have to squat.
You can't approach her in the gym because she doesn't like that. She goes for long walks around 7th and
Runs.
Runs. But
same question for her.
Yeah, I'm on the other side. I think I'm not addicted with working out because honestly, working out I fucking hate it sometimes. I don't even have I'm not even in that mental space. But I think it's mostly I'm not happy if I'm not comfortable with how I look, really. I'm just not happy. I don't want to be out. I don't want to be around people, God forbid, in front of a camera. I don't like it. So that's I enjoy I never regret a workout. I always regret not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never regret a workout, but I don't do it because I'm just obsessed with the actual I don't lose myself in my workout. I do it just.
You want to look good.
Yeah, I want to I feel
like there's nothing right. People don't want to say it, but it's yo, you want to look good. You want to look good
Yeah.
naked. You want to it is what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah, honestly.
Obviously the health. You
Yeah,
want to be
the
healthy.
health. Yeah,
but health can be classified so many different ways. You can eat right and you can call yourself healthy.
Yeah.
But you look like shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that I know that are.
Yeah.
They're not fit.
Yeah.
But they eat. Fucking mushrooms. They don't even. They're vegan. They're mushrooms and just some carbs, whatever. But they're not fit. They can't run to the mailbox and back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the point of eating so healthy if you're gonna be?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say overweight. I'm just saying you're not fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, honestly, a diet though is 80% of
Yeah, it's
the
most
whole
of it.
thing. Working out really is working out
is basically enhancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
have
if
to
you're
have the
eating McDonald's
diet.
every day and you're working out.
Yeah. You
I
have
don't know,
to
man,
have
because
diet.
Ocho.
Ocho Cinco got Ocho versus Science, and he's
Listen.
pretty
No
fucking.
fucking-
Y'all,
But he's a man though.
But there's
Exactly.
genetics too. You gotta
Yeah.
put
Genetics
genetics.
is a man.
different species.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something I gotta buy
we're
a
not
shirt
the
because
same.
I haven't had McDonald's in years. I honestly do not remember the last time I had any fast food place.
When Uber eats Big Macs for all of us.
No, I have not had any of that in years. Truly.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, it's
I
really
haven't.
bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
I
I think the diet is most important, honestly.
Yeah, but you don't diet.
Yes, I do. What
What's
are
your
you talking
diet?
about?
Fucking-
What are you talking
Alright, so what's your
about?
diet? What's you for lunch today? And don't tell me a fucking Cobb salad. From what is
Actually,
Panera?
I did
A
have
croqueta salad.
today. I did have a salad today, actually.
Alright, let me rewind. What'd you have on Sunday?
Sunday.
Parents' Day. It's the family day.
Easter, bro.
Alright, the week before.
Stop,
The week
okay.
before.
She's like mac and cheese.
Yeah.
She's like pernil.
I
Like
don't,
grease.
but I don't eat bad. I've just
Smothered.
No, I've just learned how to kind of eat a little bit.
Normal, like it's normal.
Yeah, I cannot. If my diet's messed up, no.
It throws off your
Yes, completely. My workouts are completely done.
Oh yeah.
I think this shit comes with age too.
Yeah,
I'm getting older now, and I'm not having stomach problems, but I can't eat my mom's pernil out of nowhere on Tuesday. I'll be like, yo, mom, save that shit for Christmas.
Your body
Yeah.
doesn't break it up as
I stopped eating pork.
As
I'm like,
easy.
Yeah, I don't
I
eat
eat
pork.
bacon. I'm not giving up bacon.
Yeah.
But I eat bacon, whatever.
But I used to eat a lot of pork chops and shit like that. I don't even know
we're
that shit
Dominican,
anymore.
so it's easy for us to
Yeah.
eat our
Greasy
parents'
shit,
greasy
yeah.
ass rice, beans,
Yeah.
de todo, blah, everything, right? But the older I'm getting, I'm like, yo, I'm waking up and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, so let me eat egg whites, let me eat fucking wheat bread or stuff.
A croqueta.
Okay, I mean, that sounds alright.
Yeah.
Sergio's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sergio's bakery.
This
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I definitely want to find Kio's Bakery and spent $35 on fucking.
You're fucking disgusting.
I was like,
You literally disgust me.
You're like, all right, here you go.
yo, on croquetas, it was croquetas, palito queso,
Oh,
fucking empanadas.
dairy too, dude.
And then they got fresh juices. I got a big
Oh
ass
my god,
pineapple juice.
so
I was
good.
like, let me get pineapple and a chino.
So good.
Yo, I got home. I was like, what am I
And
buying
that's
this
no,
for?
that's $6 or some shit.
The
the
shit was
little one.
$35.
Yeah,
She's like, oh, you want
yeah.
to leave a tip? I'm like, bitch.
A freshly squeezed juice is super expensive.
It's like,
yeah.
I'm saying this shit worse than Uber Eats.
Yeah.
You're like, bitch, I'm about to overdraft on my account.
Why didn't take that to in your bag? Just leave me one.
Yeah.
Forget the four.
Yep.
But whatever. Anything you want to leave off with before we jump into the last quick questions?
No, take it away.
Huh?
Take it away.
Take it away.
Go ahead.
What are you talking about, bro? We just fuck. What am I gonna add to
You
it?
have one though, right? You have one?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll do one and you do one.
Who are you gonna do? You're fucking. You're.
That's my homie right there. There's just 3 questions. There's just 3 questions.
All right.
All right. So this is quick, right? It's just a quick would you rather question. So would you rather, meaning would you rather A or B?
Okay.
No C's.
No C's or no. I don't know. Because you gotta take a shot if you say I don't know. And this doesn't pertain to a relationship or anything. It's just your personal preference, your personal choice, right? So would you rather, for yourself, right? Six pack, or flat stomach? If you had a choice, like what would you rather accomplish? Have a six pack or have a flat
Like
stomach?
myself?
Yourself, yeah. Not in a partner, like yourself.
Flat stomach.
All right. Would you prefer to look fit? We talked about this like 2 minutes ago. Look fit, but you're unhealthy, or be healthy, but you look not regular.
Wait.
Mad Dusty.
It's a little complicated. So it's
Like-
so look
Hold on,
fit,
hold
like
on.
look athletic,
Look fit and eat like shit.
but you're unhealthy. Yeah, exactly. So look fit, but you eat like shit. Ocho cinco, right? Would you rather be ocho cinco? Because ocho cinco is still an athlete. He's 50 years old.
And he's happy.
He's still an athlete.
Fucking happy, for real.
Happy as hell.
Yeah.
Eating McDonald's, what is it, double quarter pounder with no cheese or no onions or some shit with a Coke and no fries. Would you rather look fit, right, like an ocho cinco, but you eat like shit, or eat right, but you look regular?
Eat right and look regular. It's gonna kick me in the ass when I'm older.
But maybe it won't.
It absolutely will.
But maybe it won't.
It absolutely will.
Ocho's 50. 51, actually.
I don't care about this Ocho Cinco guy, okay?
All right, last question.
She's like, what's 85?
All right, so this is the last question. This is pertaining to dating somebody. So would you date somebody who's physically fit, right, that can motivate you, or would you date somebody that's overweight that might need motivation from you?
But that you love. You have to switch that
No,
up. 'Cause
no,
that's
no,
an
no.
easy. That's an easy question.
Yeah,
It's not an easy question.
Obviously, you're gonna want someone that's more fit.
No, it depends.
Because why?
Why would you? It depends. Some people might be like, you know what? If I can help this person, let me help. Like I like you, let me help you.
No, you have to say a fit person that will motivate you, but is a piece of shit, or someone.
Nah,
Oh, I didn't say all that. I didn't say all
Yeah,
that.
we did that before. We did that example before.
No, but why,
That's like
why
in
would
the
you
date.
pick somebody that's not fit at all?
Because it's
doesn't
just
challenge
dating.
you?
First of all, it's just dating.
That doesn't
So
challenge
if
you.
you're attracted to somebody, all right. First of all, I'm not even asking you this. So if you're,
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I was
These
waiting for
questions
it.
are your questions, right? Get ready for some weird ass questions. Get ready for a
Non-sexual.
most non-sexual turn on. Because he's been asking that shit
Oh
for
my
the last 17
God.
episodes. Anyways, Sasha, going back to our segment here.
Yeah.
It's just dating. Don't think about because
No,
I know where your women's minds
It's
are
just
gonna go.
a tough question.
That's the point of the Prolific Podcast. Welcome to this episode 11. Make
You know what I'm saying?
It's a triggered question for me. That's why.
Whatever you feel. It's not, we're not
It's a
gonna take this to the
triggered
question.
for me.
I'm sure we've all been in a situation where we've had both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's had both, I feel, at a certain point. I mean, we're all 30.
I'm not 30 yet. Just.
Yes, you are, bro.
I'm not 30 yet.
Didn't you turn 30 last summer?
No.
This summer?
I turned 30 in August. Don't.
This
don't
August?
What's up? I'm
Yeah.
invited. I'm taking
Exactly.
We're
Okay.
taking-
I'm 29, so
shots.
don't.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
Mind you, we're not gonna hold this against you.
Yeah, you're not gonna get like
Some
fucking
questions?
stoned.
What is your first, like right now where you are in your life right now, what would be your first instinct? Like, if God brought you whatever you were looking for and placed him right here in front of you, at a bar that you met
I
tomorrow.
would choose the second one.
so
To help motivate
you,
them.
okay.
That's fine.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just about where you are in your life. Like,
I know.
I'm like,
She's like, what should I say?
I'm like, no, it's not about that. It's just like I have so many opinions on both that I'm like,
yeah.
I don't
But there's
know.
no wrong answer though.
But
There's no wrong answer.
right now where I
Yeah.
am today, I would want to help the other person.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Now to the boring side.
She's like, nah, fam.
Nah.
You gotta be fit more
She's
than
like,
me.
nah, you gotta be on my level. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I
We're out
need
here in
the
the
challenge,
gym
for
twice
sure.
every month. You know
For
what I'm saying?
sure.
Everybody has their own journey, you know.
Yeah, man.
Can't expect everybody to be like.
Nah, it's like, no, not everybody's gonna come like that. Not
Yeah.
everybody's gonna come like that.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. So this one is just the first thing that comes to your mind.
Yeah.
Commitment.
She's like, fuck that.
Okay, but like, what is the
In
question?
regards,
that's
in
all-
regards to.
No, like it's just the first thing that comes
What's
to
your
your mind.
first thought when you hear that word? What's your first thought about?
Commitment,
Yeah.
I think marriage.
Okay, that's fine.
There's no wrong
Relax.
answer, bro. Like, don't look
Take
at me.
it easy.
Commitment, yeah, commitment.
Okay.
Marriage, yes.
Confidence.
Confidence. I don't know what comes to my first. Confidence. I guess I think like physical appearance. Confidence.
Okay. She's shallow.
For me.
For me.
For me.
No,
For me. Not,
For
yeah.
For me.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Mental health.
Fuck. The first thing that comes to mind, mental health.
Whatever, just the first fucking
It
flash.
doesn't have to be one word. It's just like whatever you feel that word, like.
What do you associate that word with when
what
you
do
first hear
associate
it?
that word with when it comes to, like, when you hear that word?
Mental health. I don't know. Just peace of mind. Just happiness. Mental health.
Meditation. It could be anything. Okay, that's fine. Appreciate.
I don't meditate, so. I don't know.
Maybe you should. Appreciate.
Maybe.
Appreciate.
Appreciate.
Appreciation.
Appreciation. Appreciation. The first thing I think of, just, I guess the people in my life, people closest to me.
Oh, well, that's kind of
Appreciation.
okay. Well, then
Yeah.
this other one's gonna be the last one is journey.
Journey. Damn. That's just a lot of time. Journey. Just time.
Long game. The long game.
Yes.
Chess.
Yep. Never ending. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not checkers.
Yep.
Shout out to-
Marathon. That's
Prolific.
That's a perfect. Yeah. Marathon.
Podcast.
Yeah.
That was it?
That's it. Okay.
It was harmless.
I was like, fuck, that's
Anymore?
hard.
She's like,
I kept it at 3.
yeah, she's
I
like,
got number 7. She's like,
I got fucking
Fuck,
words.
yeah, her mascara's like running down her
Yeah,
face.
what the fuck? That was
what do
hard.
you mean the first thing?
She's like, can I get that shot now?
Commitment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Commitment.
what about commitment?
Yeah.
You're like,
I mean,
the first thing that comes to your head, you're just like, commitment.
Commitment.
I said the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah, he said it.
So like when you say, like, if I say commitment, it's like, okay, marriage or commitment to the gym, like for you, health and wellness. So what the fuck?
She was like,
Commitment. I'm like, oh.
All right, so
Britt's like, can I get the shot now?
when we do these things, we'll always have like
The ex-
like just go
It's a
like
thing.
you gotta sit and
Fuck,
think.
yeah.
And you gotta like.
Is that so bad?
No, it's not bad. I'm, saying, I'm letting them know. Like,
Oh,
it's not a
okay.
bad
Makes us
thing.
think that
I'm just saying, like, you go deeper.
I like
into,
the journey one was
Yeah.
good. The journey one was really good.
Oh, the rest weren't?
No, they weren't. But like the journey one.
Cut.
I just felt like, I was like,
Get the fuck out.
yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're good.
We're
All right,
good.
that's the episode. We cut it off. So we appreciate you guys coming.
Thank you
through,
so much. Thank
as
you.
always.
Thank you.
You wanna?
Oh, yeah. We have a little gift for you girls.
It's not a gift. I mean, we're gonna send you the Venmo.
Oh my god. You're so
damn.
stupid.
If
What?
anything, I'm sending you the Venmo because
For what, gas?
That ass is like, yo, buy gas.
So these are the shirts we had made. They're Prolific Podcast. Well, Prolific Everything. That's our motto. And we have a little Prolific Podcast logo on the back.
Love it.
Well, we'll talk about sizes afterwards. But actually, I'll just hand them to you, and then what you
You
say?
can do whatever you want with it. Just
Yeah,
take
you
out
could
the
like
clip.
mop your floors with them if you want.
I mean, it's a small to medium. It's they're men's sizes. It's
Yeah.
unisex, so it doesn't matter.
So nice.
Well, I have
But
a-
it was a little
Thank
something to have you guys on.
Yeah, for thank you guys for coming
Share
through.
your
Thank you so
thoughts.
much.
Britt, see you in the gym in 6 months.
I'll be there tomorrow.
I'll see Sasha's post in like 3 hours. But this is episode 11, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Prolific Podcast again. We appreciate you guys coming through. It's your boy Berto again checking in, Cafe Con Lucha Studios.
Your boy Will. Your boy Will. I don't like the way it sounds.
oh my god.
But thanks for checking in. Check us out. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that. Episode 11.
Cause they thought I'd never make it. See me fall down and they celebrate it. Learn how to win with no demonstration. How about the cool got a ventilated? Cause I can't see shit out on 95. Prolific little bitch, I see dollar signs. The shit I done seen got me traumatized. Tryna clear all the pain.